Item 1.
My lord, item 1, Mr. Sangram Das.
So it will be simply adjourned.
Mr.
Or some steps to be taken.
Mr. Nai, on
Simply
behalf
adjourned.
of Vigilance
Mr.
Council, Sangram Das.
1
1, 2, and 10.
Jyoti Prakash Patra, on behalf of Sangram Das.
Vigilance Council, my lord.
You are vigilance also?
No.
He is standing counsel. Senior, or he is senior standing counsel.
Standing counsel, vigilance.
Standing, Sangram Das, standing counsel, vigilance.
My lord. He requested me make a
The
mention that
counsel
he is
for
in the
the
hospital, my lord.
Petitioner seeks accommodation.
Oh, sorry.
As prayed for list on.
1 के 12
1 के 12.
My lord.
Item 2.
10, my lord.
Item 2. Then item
And 10, my lord.
10.
Oblige.
1 to 10.
Oblige.
1 equal to 2 equal to 10. Yes.
item 3 my lord, 3 and 4 my lord.
Yes.
Both the matters keep it some other day my lord.
Mr. M.S.Sahoo for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel for the state opposite party, and counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions. As prayed for
4 12
list on 4/12. Or you want further time?
no lots is 4
4, yes. 4 same. Mr. M.S.Sahoo.
Right.
Yes.
item 5
To be called again? Yes. Next.
item 6
To be called again?
7
To be called again?
8
Yes, madam. 8.
I'll take instruction in this matter, my lord.
Mrs. Nanda for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel. Same order as 1. Yes. Oh, not 1, sorry. 3, 4. Obtain instruction. Yes.
4 12
Date केबे कहले
4 12
मैडम 4/12 आपण ते बड़ पटे आपण पास माइक्रोफोन नहीं बोले. Yes.
item 9
Your lords, on behalf of Mr. G.S. Satpathy, the matter.
Your name, madam?
Pragya Paramita Barik.
No power. Pragya Paramita Barik.
Yes, lords.
Miss Pragya Paramita Barik on behalf of G. Satpathy for the petitioner, Mr. 9 you are there, Mr. Mahapatra. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, AC for the state opposite party. 7. Yes.
5 12
5th December. Yes. Next.
item 10
10 already gone. Mentioned. Yes. 11.
Arjun item 11
To be called again. Yes. Next.
item 12
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes, please.
This is a case under section 376(2)(n) and 417, my lord.
Yes.
And Your
For the
Lordship,
first time.
my lord, earlier it was came before Lordship. Your Lordship adjourned the matter as because
Charge sheet have you verified?
my charge sheet is submitted and the victim has already been examined.
So that 376(3) or any where the victim is to be notified is not to be there. You are submitting the deposition copy.
My lord,
Please serve on the learned counsel for the state. You have copy of the CD and
No,
164.
my lord,
Okay.
case diary along with the bail application is not also there with the record. I may request my learned friend
Okay.
to serve a
Mr.
copy
A.K.
of the
Raut
revised
for the
bail.
and Your Lordship can have a glance to the.
he has surrendered.
My lord, already surrender.
Mr. A.K. Raut for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he has obtained certified copies of the depositions, which he is serving today on the learned counsel for the
Already
state, which he is serving on the learned counsel for the state in court. Learned ASC requests for an extra copy of the bail petition. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall solve copy of the bail petition. How much time, Mr. Mahapatra?
My lord, week after.
As prayed for, list on, aji kete hela?
aji 8
List on 20, 11, 23, up-to-date case diary,
My lord.
oblique instructions, oblique status of trial be obtained by the learned Yes. Yes, whatever you file in the registry because it has to be updated.
13.
We don't have a scanner here. We can't make it. The copy of the deposition line add kar debe. Shall be taken on record. Scan copy be updated. Yes, next please.
Item 13.
Pardon, my lord, item number 13, the SP Das appearing for the informant, he is on legs in another court, he is requested to take time and pass over, my lord.
In this case, I am for the intervener. The matter is added to
Petitioner to na Tukuna Misra to achandi.
In this case,
Back foot reji kon?
no, senior counsel Mr. Y Das is appearing in this case. He is in.
Mr. Das, yes, he's there. Video down karantu. Switch on the video of Mr. Jaswanta Das, senior advocate. Mr. Patra is there. PK भैया किए काउंसिल आपनकर अछंती
Senior standing counsel Miller OPID.
यूडब्ल्यू PK भैया अछंती
हाँ,
प्रसन्न
No, Tiki.
Vivekananda Bhuya.
PK विवेक is विवेक
Yeah, Vivekananda Bhuya.
अब PK होचंती प्रसन्न कुमार ये कोन भूलभाल ऑर्डर लेक्चर हमर हम बहुत दिल खेले हमर भूल करंती से सबुठी भूल होउची
Let it be pass over for after lunch.
yes पर माने कॉपी पाई जेछंती इन्फॉर्मेंट एंड केस पाइछन
objection file code, everything is okay.
आपन ऑब्जेक्शन कोन हेवन विल फॉल
कौन है ना the informant along with the other 39 flat.
नहीं सर डोंट गो टू द स्टोरी व्हाट इज योर सब्सटेंस ऑफ योर ऑब्जेक्शन रिगार्डिंग ग्रांट ऑफ बेल सेटा मते कोन
जे हमरो टंका नै चंदी फ्लैट दोना जे 10-15 वर्ष चोटो कुचंदी कोन
अच्छा से कोन कहउचंदी टंका देबे बोली कहउचंदी
तब इतर अछन ताके किछ नाही जे again and again there is a commitment that committee is deferred and with the present petitioner
instructing counsel
Nirmal Mahanti and
Mr. Nirmal Mahanti NC Mahanti and Mr. Tukuna Misra
Yes,
you are also for the petitioner
My lord.
and Mr. Tukuna Misra
Yes.
Mr. Jyoti Prakash Patra
And BN Bhuya.
Mr. Vivekananda Bhuya
Aye.
Mr. Jyoti Prakash Patra counsel for state into bracket
OPID.
OPID
SP
Mr.
Das, my lord. SP Das,
SP Das for informant Mr. Kora
PK karo.
Mr. PK Kora for the informant anyone else for the informant
Intervener.
PK Kora intervener
One Siddharth Prasad Das, my lord.
that he said that she informant and intervener
informant, my lord.
आपण informant and intervener
One intervener.
informant नहुंती आपण ए केस रे
ना
तले काय intervene करचंदी
informant along with 39% they filed their FIR before the EOW but that is
आपण दीटा कथा कहउचंदी आज्ञा informant कहले नाही करचंदी आपण मना करना कोन कहउथि
intervener from the very beginning my son I am
अरे आपण informant ना नहुंती that I am asking you
I am not informant.
then why you are intervening
In
sir either you are informant or affected party
affected party.
सेटा कहिबा ना क्लियरली सेटा भी कोर्ट आपन असिस्ट करिवो
Affected
you court will extract an answer from you
I am affected party.
Mr. RK PK Kora for the intervener affected oblique affected party hard learned senior counsel for the petitioner and learned counsel for the OPID and the interveners as paid for list on see date kahibe you give a agreed date
Yes,
to
ma'am.
the court master
I will
Mr.
confirm.
my lord, may I kindly keep it to 14th. Ask my learned friend, my lord, if it is possible. 14th.
no sir you please I mean talk amongst you sir I am not in a position to get that date आपण टुकुरा मिश्रा को संगे आपण कथा है कि तांग करम से कथा है करन डेट करन any date I have no problem today I have no problem even
Yes, my lord. My lord,
Yes.
senior is agreed for 14.
14 years.
14.
Mr. Das 1411 you are suggesting
Yes, my lord, because I'll be.
1411. Yes, yes, next.
Deep levelized.
14.
कौन से body line से टी होते हैं?
To be called again. Yes.
15.
Item 15
Yes.
is a transfer brief, my lord. Today I have received.
Mr. S.S. Rai for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra for the additional standing counsel for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation, though it was earlier adjourned on 4 occasions. To grant further opportunity to the petitioner, list on
Next week.
dates 17/11/2023.
Minus, obviously.
The learned AAC submits that case diary is available.
case diary.
There are antecedents. You should on your own. You should file the antecedents.
My lord.
Affidavit.
I will take
That-
instruction in that.
So you do that. ଆପଣ ମାନେ ଆର୍ଜନ ହେଲା ପରେ 4-6 ଥର ତାପରେ ଗୋଟେ affidavit file ହଉଛି ସିଏ ଫେରେ ଆଉ 4 ଥର ଆର୍ଜନ ହଉଛି. Mr. name of Mr. Pitambara Behera advocate may be deleted from the call list. Maybe as well as the case brief as the counsel for the petitioner. Mr. Pitambara, who was appearing earlier. Clarify कर दियो. Who was appearing earlier.
May I please, Lord, sir?
Yes,
My lord,
please.
On behalf of Devastan Das, I prefer an adjournment.
This is item 16.
My lord,
You are Mr.
Sujit Satpathy.
Mr. Sujit Satpathy on behalf of Devastana Das for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel for the state. 2 notice darkar nahi. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation due to non-availability of the arguing counsel. To grant further opportunity, list on 21/11.
My lord,
2023. The learned counsel submits additional standing counsel submits that
Case diary is available.
yes, case diary is available along with statement of the victim recorded under section
Yes.
164 CRPC.
obliged.
Yes, please.
17.
Lordship, on behalf of Mr. Shiva Prasad Mishra, pray for 2 weeks time, Lordship.
Your name, sir?
Deepak Mulia.
So Deepak Mulia on behalf of D. Mulia on behalf of SP Mishra for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel for the state, Mr. R. Mahato for the informant, and counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments as prayed for list on 23/11 or even further time.
2 weeks.
लंबा डेट कर दियो 5/12/2023. Yes.
Obliged.
CD is available.
18.
Learned additional standing counsel submits that case diary is available. Yes.
Item 18.
To be called again. Yes. Next.
19.
To be called again.
20.
20 may I please?
Yes, please.
I have pray for an adjournment.
Your name, sir?
PC Das.
So PC Das.
Yes.
Oh,
On behalf of Mr. Jena.
all the associates in your chamber has to be PC. That is the precondition.
No, it's my name is PC Das Prakash.
No, you are associate of PC Mahanti, PC Jenna.
PC Jena is my senior manager.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there has to be a constant, like Mr. PK Mahanti chamber.
Yes. Minus.
Mr. PC Das on behalf of PC Jenna for the, you have power. Mr. PC Das for the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Naik AGA for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments as prayed for. Further accommodation. Further accommodation. As prayed for list on how much time, sir?
2 weeks time.
2 weeks ପରେ ରଖନ୍ତୁ 28/11/2023.
Yes. Highly released.
The learned AGA submits that case diary is available
Yes. Obliged.
containing the statement of the eyewitness of the occurrence. Yes.
Item 21.
Yes. To be called again. Next.
22.
Yes, Mr. Mahapatra. The senior is there. Yes. Mr. Saurachandra Mahapatra, senior counsel instructed by Mr. S. Mahapatra for the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Naik AGA for the state.
My lord, this is a case on section 302
Yes.
of the Indian Penal Code.
Yes.
I want to say that there are two aspects of the matter.
Yes.
One is the factual aspect leading to the allegation against the petitioner.
So they wanted to file the supplementary charge sheet. That is the last order.
My lord.
Mr. Standing Counsel submitted that.
I'll
So they have filed that charge sheet.
They haven't. They've given a status report latest.
Status report, it doesn't help. Because there has to be a definite statement that yes, we are filing the charge. So that
My lord, they haven't.
Yes, Mr. Mahapatra, let us wait for some time. Because they have already taken
One
time.
thing I am saying,
Yes.
I will give a date chart to my friend, so
Yes.
he will analyze, because this is a case where a petitioner is in custody since 2018.
Yes.
And in one stage, charge was framed, trial is to be commenced. What happened? The informant came forward before this honorable court, filed a criminality application.
No, because I have recorded that. That is how I know this.
That's why.
Because what they did, thereafter the investigation was transferred.
Exactly.
Thereafter, they are taking time for supplementary charge sheet.
If they will complete
Because they cannot justify the earlier whatever was charge sheet, that they cannot justify. And when this court directed for CBC, this court issued the direction for investigation by CID-CB. What was the stage of the earlier investigation? Charge sheet was submitted.
Charge sheet submitted, charge was framed.
Then the accused was heard by this court. The accused was heard by this court.
Yes, he was not initially party. Subsequently, the accused filed a petition for intervention. Thereafter, the order was passed. While passing the order in that criminality application, a submission was made on behalf of the accused petitioner that he is in custody without any trial or progress of the court. While disposing that application, their lordship, the coordinate bench observed like this, that since he is in custody for 5 years, that order is perhaps with my lord.
Annexed 3. Annexed 2.
Already 5 years incarceration completed.
Yes, your lordship. He is in custody since lordship
Status
19.
report कौन देखेगा? Mr. Naik, actually, mu देखिए purpose. I want to see the status report to the extent. Is there any tangible evidence?
Tangible.
Because I doubt whether this court would have directed re-investigation and simultaneously because by that time charge was framed.
My lord.
And you see, he's the accused there in that particular charge sheet.
There was a CRLMP file.
Yes.
I understand, but that part I'm not very sure because of this court after being final police report filed against this particular person. He was in custody.
Yes.
So Supreme Court decision has been referred to.
Yes.
Because in our jurisprudence, state investigation by the court in a particular manner, I think it's not available. Common law system, Kenneth Starr, you must have seen that the independent attorney investigating even the president or that's not available here.
Your lordship may direct the state council to ascertain whether they have closed the investigation.
No, that they stated. They have fairly stated that actually because they can't justify. Otherwise, they cannot justify. That's the only thing that since there is a direction in the CRLLP by this court. So we are investigating and some further time may be granted. That was the standing counsel was appearing on the other day. I have noted that actually. Whole problem is that the earlier order is also staring at this court. That has not been challenged. Mr. Any tangible material has come out?
No,
It is based on circumstantial evidence.
Yes.
CTR details and other things has been called for that delay has been occurred. My lord, it will be done, my lord. In the last occasion, I have also ascertained from the investigating agency, my lord. They said it will be done, my lord, as well. as soon as possible.
Mr. S.C. Mahapatra, Senior Counsel, instructed by Mr. S. Mahapatra for the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Naik, appearance lecture, additional government advocate for the state. The learned Senior Counsel submits that the petitioner is under incarceration since
19/1/2018, Lordship.
19/1/2018. That is about 5 years and 5 months. 5 years and that is about 5 years and 10 months. 10 months. Mr. Naik and Mr. Standing Counsel.
Just one, my lord.
No. Actually, he mentioned this and took time for the last because I think this is a place where the substantive, it will be more than substantive sentence. Like that Parliament.
My lord, give me a short period of time, maybe say a week. I will ascertain exactly what the status is.
No, you at least. Sufficient indulgence has been shown for investigation and filing of charge sheet because it was handed over, I think, in April or May.
After my lord.
Because there's some time lag after the order by this court. But it was not handed over immediately. After 16/2/23, if I remember correctly, it was in April or May.
See, period of investigation is sufficient for them to close the investigation.
Now they say it is a reinvestigation. Now they say it is a reinvestigation, so that is how they are taking the plea. That's sufficient time, maybe. It was handed over in April or May, you said?
Yes, sir.
Still sufficient time.
4/5/23.
Yes.
Month of
and Mr. AG and Mr. Standing Counsel, after occurrence, now it is 6 years. So what tangible evidence you will have apart from this CDR?
There are evidences in the prior investigation, my lord. There are evidences.
Obviously, there are circumstantial evidence. He was in custody. That is the short point they are arguing. That it is not that she was not. He is a charge sheeted accused.
Yes, my lord. Sufficient materials are there, my lord, in the previous investigation. They said that some other
and that CRLLP, apart from saying that perfunctory investigation,
yes, my lord,
has not. The allegation is not that he destroyed evidence.
But there are,
even there is destruction of evidence, that will be a separate charge.
Yes. But in the CRLNP, it was alleged that there are other co-accused persons.
Mr. Standing Counsel, what the problem is that by this court's order to reinvestigate, why he should be in said custody?
Because
where after 2-3 years, everyone is shown indulgence, where they are direct eyewitness account.
That's correct, my lord.
Yes, this is for lest you show an citation that whenever there is a grave allegation, no one is to be granted bail. That if you argue, then it's a different thing. Then they have to answer, and obviously you will not. You cannot argue that. That's not the jurisprudence.
The lordship may adjourn it.
I am adjourning it definitely because I have observed that since it is reinvestigated, some further time is necessary.
We'll go for we'll take instructions.
With the learned counsel for the learned age is in custody since here, and sufficient time has also been granted for reinvestigation of the matter in terms of the order of this honorable court dated 16/2/2023. That is the reason the part of this order should usually what it is directed on 16/2. It should have been directed that let the records be handed over within 2 weeks.
Yes.
There you have taken 3 months. He is in custody.
The problem is, my lord, that for investigation regarding involvement of other person, it will be very difficult, my lord. That's difficult task. That's why, it is getting time. They are taking CDR details.
Sir, you are arguing in favor of the accused.
My lord,
that basically you are not investigating him. You are investigating a larger picture.
That is the direction in the CRLNP, my lord.
Because this suspicion and on that basis, somehow I am not really convinced that if somebody suspects that X is a culprit, So he should be reinvestigated, further investigation. The learned AGA reiterates the submissions that after the order passed by this court dated 16/2/2023 in CRLMP number 498 of 2019, directing for reinvestigation. The investigation by the CITCB is continuing since 4/5/2023. So, para the learned AGA seeks further accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions, public status of the investigation. As prayed for how much time, Mr. Naik?
10 days.
As prayed for today's 18th. 8. As prayed for list on 22nd.
My lord.
Sufficient time I am granting. Up-to-date case diary instructions be obtained.
Item 23.
Yeah, please tell us. My lord, on behalf of BK Swing, kindly adjourn this matter.
Your name, sir?
Subramanian Gaya, SN Gaya.
Mr. SN Rai on behalf
Goya.
of BK Swine for the Roy.
Goya.
Goya.
G-A-Y.
Mr. Subramanian Goya. Like KK Gaya.
No, SN Gaya.
Karunakar.
Yes.
Mr. SN Gaya, GAYA, on behalf of BK Swine for the petitioner. Mr. Devasis Naik, AGA for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments as prayed for list on date 1st December 2023. Yes. Here case diary is available.
My lord.
The learned AGA submits that case diary is available. Yes, next please.
Item 24.
24, may I please?
Yes.
Depends on restriction 363, 366, 376, 6 plus 3, 294, 506, 34 IPs, my lord. Person of custody, my lord. 25/3/2023, my lord.
I have the 164, my lord. It's a little difficult to see in, but I'll be okay. My lord.
Evidence of age is school admission register or what? What has been
School
seized?
admission register.
To law purpose, return the victim.
What is the age of the
15
accused?
years.
Accused boys, accused 15. Then
20.
who is the victim?
20.
20. Vulnerable age. Comma Khurda at Bhubaneswar addresses arguments.
My lord had called for the 164 statement in the last order. That's
Okay.
available.
Has it been received?
My lord. I'm just handing.
Here, no necessity of issuing notice to the informant. Sasmita Nanda लिखे इसी तरह informant पे. You just obtain instruction whether there is a possible. Devasis Naik, AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments. Further accommodation. You have received case diary.
My lord.
As prayed for list on 2811.
Yes, yes.
28/11/2023. He wants 1 week time. So make it 21/11, 21/11/2023. The learned AGA submits that case diary is available. Next, please.
Item 27.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, offences implicated under section 450, 363, 3762N, 3763, 506, read with section 6 of the POCSO Act.
So the informant has been informed, noticed.
Notice.
My lord, I have already supplied 3 copies as per the previous order.
You are Mr. Kanungo.
SK Mahapatra.
Mr. SK Mahapatra, you have power here, sir?
Yes, yes.
For the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Naik, AGA for the state, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that for informing the informant / victim regarding their right of audience in the present proceeding. He has filed extra copies in the registry. When did you file the receipt?
My lord, on
receipt you should file in the registry so that it can be updated.
Yes, sir. I beg your pardon. On 30th August 2020.
On 38/2023.
38/2023. Yes, my lord.
Because I have not yet received a confirmation. My lord, this was short time.
You have not received
Not yet
confirmation.
received a confirmation. Let me keep it to Monday or Tuesday.
The registry, the registry shall verify whether the copy has been forwarded to the learned court in session of the matter for onward transmission through its office for intimating the victim / informant regarding the right of audience in the present proceeding. Para. The learned AGA submits that he has forwarded the copy of the petition to the IAC, the officer in charge of the concerned police station, for communicating to the informant / victim regarding their right of audience in the present proceeding. Stop. To submit it, further time may be granted to receive instruction regarding furnishing of the copy to the informant / victim by the IO. The registry shall list on 22nd.
One small prayer, Lordship.
Yes,
Some
please.
more time. I am about to receive the documents, deposition statements. Some more time. I
As
kindly-
prayed for list on in the month of December.
Yes, my lord.
As prayed for by the learned counsel for the petitioner, list on 5/12/2023 to grant further opportunities. The learned court in session of the matter shall do well to intimate the victim / petitioner regarding the next date of listing. The victim / informant shall be provided legal aid for engagement of counsel if necessary. The learned counsel appearing on behalf of the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the informant / victim may appear in the nearby virtual courtroom of Odisha High Court. The learned AGA shall also ask the IO to intimate the next date of listing. This is 5/12, 5th of December. Yes.
Obliged, Lord.
Yes.
28.
Continuity 1 week after 12. Mr. Suresh Kumar Jenna for the petitioner. Mr. Standing counsel for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. 6 further accommodation to advance arguments. As prayed for list on 29/11/2023. Case diary is available.
Yes.
The learned standing counsel submits that case diary is available. Yes, next.
29.
May I please, your lords?
Yes.
My lord, alleged offences are under section 376(1), 376(2)(n), and 506 of the RPC. My lord, the allegation as per the prosecution is that, my lord, the petitioner along with
You have case diary. Just a second. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments. Further accommodation. Seeks further accommodation to advance arguments. It is further stated that further time may be granted. More time may be granted. Further stated that more time may be granted to file affidavit in terms of the earlier order dated 28.08.2023.
Yes.
As prayed for list on 6/12/2023 to grant further opportunity to the petitioner. The learned AGA submits that he has received the case diary.
Yes.
He has received the case diary from the investigating agency. Copy of the affidavit shall be served on the copy of the affidavit to be filed on behalf of the petitioner shall be served on the learned standing counsel to enable him to obtain instructions. Yes, please. Next. 32.
Please.
Yes. Mr. Kanungo.
My lord.
Yes.
My lord, the offenses are under section 376.
Oh, yes, it is not there.
Mr. S. Kanungo for the petitioner, Mr. Standing Counsel for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner. You want adjournment or you want to argue the matter?
My lord, I
Okay,
would
the learned AGA seeks further accommodation to obtain up-to-date case diary and the statement of the victim recorded under section 164 of the CRPC. How much time, Mr. Standing Counsel?
Not too much time.
As prayed for list on 4/12 or earlier you want?
as so long.
4/12/2023. As prayed for date, sir, 29/11. Prayed for list on 29/11 to grant further opportunity. The learned standing counsel submits that Sapara. That case diary is available. Yes, next. 34. Yes.
So case registered under section 30234.
Yes.
Lordship asked for the update of the status of the case. Now 15 witnesses in the meantime have been examined. I have filed their statements, none including the IO. None of them has stated anything. And the man is inside the custody since last more than 8 years.
8 years?
8 years. The trial ho natla. Your Lordship, what I said, the other alternate prayer, Lordship can be pleased to remand the matter, saying the trial court to conclude the trial within a time. I think that will suffice the purpose because 15 witnesses are already examined.
Let us wait for some more time so that at least the petitioner may get a chance to reiterate the prayer that for prayer for bail. Up-to-date status of trial.
My lord, my senior friend has given a deposition of 15 witnesses. Since
No, actually, it has only listed once or twice. There is no more. Yes, 11:10. You obtain further. What he is saying that though he has submitted, there could be possible that
there are
further
number of witnesses. My lord, trial is going on. He's a Knoxalite. My lord, with much hardships, he has been apprehended. Since the trial is going on, my lord.
No, as far as this case is concerned, if he's convicted, if he's acquitted. So
if may direct, my lord, preferably within certain 4 to 5 months, my lord, trial may be on.
I'm calling for a report.
Yes.
That would help.
Because report, my lord, they can't say, my lord, how much time.
Report.
Today morning, I
report from the court. State, the Lord's counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is incarcerated since last about 8 years and seeks indulgence for grant of bail. It is further submitted that the copies of the deposition of the prosecution witnesses have been served on the learned counsel for the state. Learned counsel for the state seeks for accommodation to go through the same. Para. Since about 15 witnesses have already been examined, about 13 witnesses have already been examined. 14 कर दियंतु 14 witnesses have already been examined.
15.
ଦୁଇରୁ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିଛନ୍ତି 1 ଟା କଣ ହେଇଛି?
One ଟା ଦେଇ ନଥିବେ.
So କି
I
ହେଇନଥିବେ
have been given. I have been solved, my lord.
1 ରେ ଅଛି.
One.
Since about 15 witnesses have been examined, the registry shall call for a report from the learned court in session of the matter regarding the tentative time that would be taken for completion of the trial. The report be called for by 24/11/2023, list on 30/11. Yes.
35.
35, madam? Yes.
In this case,
Mandakini Panda for the petitioner, Mr. Standing Counsel for the state. What is the status of the trial? Any idea?
Lordship, no, I have not received any copy, Lordship. Last occasion, Lordship directed to the
Mental health condition of the petitioner was called for, my lord. That was not received.
This is item 9122 of 2023.
My lord,
There is only one order.
that order dated 11/10, your lordship, may kindly say.
11:10.
Yes, sir.
And Dekhoni, Dekhantu Anand.
That was, we have received with
I
the,
think
my lord.
it's not the correct brief. It's the correct brief. 9122 of 2023.
My lord.
Order physical copy ta diyontu. Update in Pinku Jal. He's seen that the copy of the orders in the scanned copy of the brief, the order number 2 dated 11/10/2023 has not been updated. Registry shall update the same. Stop. It is also expected that on each date the order sheets in the scanned copy shall be updated. The learned Standing Counsel seeks further accommodation to obtain instructions as directed earlier by order dated 11/10/2023 at paragraph 3, which is quoted herein. You have received up-to-date case diary.
Case diary is there, my lord, but the
Status of investigation,
Yes, my lord.
copies of deposition.
copy,
The registry shall do the needful to comply with paragraph 2 of the order dated 11/10/2023. By obtaining copy of the case diary, status of investigation, and copies of deposition,
my lord, may kindly see that health condition report has come, I think.
it is there.
Yes, my lord, that flag here, your lordship. Certified copy of the depositions were called for.
Flag is a rejection order.
But health of the petitioner in report dated 7/11/23. That 7/11/23 report, my lord, is there.
In the cause list it is showing.
Yes, yours.
Then it is not updated.
Certified copy of the document not received from the trial court. That is there in the order
The
dated
Agota kon korchon dekho.
11.
Flag A is something else.
Deposition.
line lekhantu, the registry, the scanned copy indicates the bookmark at flag A, which is the copy of the order passed by the learned sessions, the district and session judge Bolangir. Though in the physical copy, flag A indicates the letter of the learned additional session judge Bolangir dated 7/11/2023. The deputy registrar shall furnish a report regarding such discrepancy. It is expected that such discrepancy is not repeated. Yes. Para. In view of the difficulty in the scanned copy, the physical copy of the case brief is perused.
Another thing, my lord, that certified copy of the depositions, my lord has called for in that order, that has not come. Since my friend is appearing on behalf of the legal aids, you will not be able to get the certified copy. That's why my lord has called for.
Here there is eyewitness account.
No, my lord, it is based on the circumstantial evidence. My lord has called for the photocopies, but the noting has come certified copies. How could they give certified copies? That photocopies my lord has called for, that is correct. The noting, my lord, see in the cause list, they have said certified copies.
Certified copy of the bail order.
No, my lord, depositions. My lord, on the last occasion, my lord
Registrar
has
shall
called-
do the needful for obtaining the copies of the depositions. The learned standing counsel shall obtain up-to-date case diary. What is the age of this particular petitioner? Let us see on the next date.
that order may kindly pass, my lord. Since they have not given, my lord.
I have directed. You are saying that copy of depositions.
Yes,
They have directed the registry.
That not come, my lord.
No.
That not given. My lord has
They will
passed.
from the court in season of the matter.
Yes.
Obtain copy of the deposition from the court in season of the matter.
Yes.
The lauded legal aid counsel appearing for the petitioner shall be provided photocopies of all the documents as would be required by her upon filing a memo. Upon a memo file kariki diyontu, they will provide you.
Yes.
This turn
30
11. Or you want earlier, Miss Panda?
That's it.
On 30/11. Yes. Yes, next. Yes, 36.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes.
Your lordship, referring to the earlier Honorable Supreme Court's order,
Yes.
your lordship is pleased to refer it in the last order. But because I could not deposit that 75 lakhs, my bail was cancelled and now I am in custody again.
Yes.
And I have moved the London trial court afresh for bail.
Yes.
Now, my lord, the allegation is misappropriation of custom mill rice. I was owner of a custom mill, misappropriation thereof, because I could not account for that. Now, on the self-same issue, your lordship, because of this misappropriation, certificate proceeding has also been initiated before the certificate officer at Nuapada.
Yes.
Nuapada. That case is pending, where we have filed also a one deny liability petition in accordance with section 8.
No, for modification of Supreme Court order, which is very clear. How this court can pass an order?
We are not seeking modification, my lord.
Please kindly read the. Please. You may not be seeking, but kindly read the Supreme Court order slowly.
That was with regards to the earlier bail application, which was allowed by this lordship.
That can't be too divergent view, my lord.
Mr. Kindly just read the Supreme Court order.
I have read it, your lordship. I am reading it once again.
Read it aloud for all of us.
Yes, yes. Leave granted. It is stated that the appellant.
Bit slowly, sir. Bit slowly.
Leave granted. It is stated that the appellant to deposit a sum of rupees 75 lakhs by 3rd October 2018 before the concerned court. On the amount being deposited, it be invested in a fixed deposit. On deposit of
that part, there is a comma. On deposit of the amount.
On deposit of the amount, the appellant to continue to remain on bail.
Then stop.
On non-compliance, the bail shall stand cancelled. Here we are. My bail is cancelled.
Yes.
That earlier bail, which was granted by.
So whether after non-compliance the bail is cancelled, is it a fresh cause of action? Or it's a continuing cause of action?
It is a fresh cause of action. Because I am arrested, re-arrested again.
It's a continuous cause of action.
I cannot read between the lines of the Supreme Court order. You have to try that because for that you have to move the Supreme Court.
For change of condition.
How can I not supersede bypass High Court?
You have to.
You have to condition as enforced by Supreme Court.
Because you have obtained the order from the Supreme Court.
I got your lordship's order modified. I got your lordship's order modified.
Modified by the lordship or by the Supreme Court?
By the Supreme Court.
Yes. So since you have got the order of the Supreme Court, you have to bypass High Court. Because High Court is not appellate court for the Supreme Court.
But no, High Court can never be appellate court.
No, your submission is essentially that.
No, my submission is not. I say
your submission is that the condition imposed of the Supreme Court. No, you correct me. I'm just trying to pontificate. So the condition of the Supreme Court order has been violated according to you.
Yes. According to me.
According to your submissions, non-deposit of 75 lakhs, or you say that it has not been violated?
I am not violated. Non-compliant.
Violated in the sense you have not complied. Non-compliance of the Supreme Court order will lead a bail application before the High Court. That is your submission.
No, I don't say that, my lord.
Then what do you say?
For non-payment of the dues as was directed by the Honorable Supreme Court or non-deposit of the amount, my bail was cancelled.
No.
The matter ends there.
No, was cancelled by?
By the trial court. Trial court issued the warrant of arrest.
No.
For non-compliance.
There you just read the last line slowly. Just the last sentence.
Pending application.
Not pending.
Accordingly,
just read on non-compliance.
On non-compliance, the bail stand cancelled. Yes. Which bail, your lordship? The bail which my lords granted in 2015.
That bail condition still continues or not?
Supreme Court has never granted me bail, my lord.
Sir, you are
not granted me bail. This High Court had granted me bail.
No, you are not getting it. Then you read the subpara. Accordingly,
order passed by the High Court is modified.
Accordingly, that's a
order passed by the High Court is modified to the aforesaid account. What extent the monetary deposit which is to be made, that is modified.
No.
This court said
So those words, accordingly, the order regarding deposit, you are adding those words. Sir, it is very clear.
I am not adding.
Accordingly, the order passed by the High Court is modified. It is very clear.
Modified.
So it's a Supreme Court order. It can't be interpreted that it is a High Court order. Still, it's the High Court order after modification by the Supreme Court is a High Court order. Suppose the High Court, your petition would have been rejected.
By?
Then also it is a Supreme Court order. Without interfering any manner in the High Court order, suppose the petition is dismissed.
You would have dismissed.
Then again it is a Supreme Court order. It is not a High Court order only.
We may not be.
There, whatever little understanding I will apply that.
Let me go through this further.
No, actually, you see, by moving again and again, it doesn't become a High Court order.
Let me see. Let me check up. If your lordship, I can find
Mr.
Because I don't quite feel.
Ajit Kumar Mahant, Mr. Sadangi, Senior Counsel.
Ajit Mahant, my lord.
Senior Counsel instructed by Mr. Ajit Kumar Mahanti for the petitioner, Mr. T.K. Prahara, Standing Counsel for the. Do I have to record your submission that it's a High Court order, or I will not record that?
Nice recording.
Yes. I understand. A senior counsel for appearing for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments. The learned standing counsel refers to the earlier order passed by this court 5/10/2023 and reiterates his submissions as noted. as noted in that order. As prayed for, list on how much time, sir? 1st of December?
No, second.
2nd December 2023.
Second week.
Second week of December, sorry. Yes. 6/12/23 to grant further opportunity to the petitioner. ଆପଣ ଭୁଲ କରୁଛନ୍ତି
ବାହାଘର ବେଳେ ଅଛି
ସେଟା 11 December. Sit calendar ଦେଖ ଆପଣଙ୍କର the week starts on 4th of December.
4th.
Yes. Yes. Next, please.
37.
Lordship, this is the legal aid matter, Lordship, and I have received tomorrow. I have received all the documents, Lordship. Lordship, in this case-
Yesterday you have received everything.
Sorry, yesterday.
Yes. Condition to be very serious.
Yes, my lord.
So his statement is recorded so that it went down to 302.
My lord, in this case, it is only 161.
First paragraph bola. Appearance likhle. Then first paragraph. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is in custody since 21/7/2023. The final prosecution report has been submitted on
Prosecution
report so and
till
so.
date has not
I
submitted.
don't have the charge sheet copy, my lord.
Not submit. No instruction.
No instruction.
Okay. Line ta katantu. The learned counsel further submits that the petitioner has no past allegations against him as far as criminal allegations are concerned. It is further submitted that the health condition of the victim, injured victim, is good, and therefore the petitioner is to be shown indulgence as far as the prayer for grant of bail is concerned. The learned counsel for the learned standing counsel, referring to the materials contained in the case diary, opposes the prayer for bail. However, that the petitioner has no earlier allegations of criminal activity against him. Para. Having heard learned counsel for the petitioner and the learned standing counsel, this court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner subject to such stringent terms and conditions that would be imposed by the learned court in session of the matter, which shall also include a condition that any violation of oblique deviation from any of the terms and conditions shall result in filing of petition for cancellation of bail by the informant oblique victim oblique law enforcement agency, disposed of accordingly.
Oblige, Lordship.
Yes, please. Next.
My lord, two CRLMCs are there, my lord.
They have
Since,
been-
let it be.
CRLMC,
Maybe-
Let it be.
this is
for
item,
appropriate
My
bench.
lord.
item number
My lord,
41.
41
41.
with.
Maybe release, my
The
lord.
CRLMC called for reference.
My lord. Under
CRLMC 3471 2023, comma CRLMC 3472
Put up before
2023
appropriate bench.
shall be placed before the appropriate bench for consideration, assigned bench for consideration by the registry.
my lord. Oblige.
Yes.
42.
I saw this after launch break.
To be called again. Next.
43.
42, my lord. Yes, my lord. After launch, my lord. Please come, let's.
Say affidavit copy ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି?
Na affidavit copy ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି.
ତ ଆସୁନ ଠିକ ଅଛି 43
43, there is a direction for filing an affidavit
Mr.
regarding
Akshay Kumar Sahu for the petitioner, Mr. Standing Counsel for the state, Honorable Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to
file the affidavit regarding criminal ancestry.
which order, sir? Which date, sir?
11/9, my lord.
11?
9.
Case diary.
Kali
Seeks accommodation to advance arguments. The laureate as spread for list on 28/11/2023. Case diary is available?
Yes, sir.
The laureate standing counsel submits that case diary is available. How many antecedents?
Three criminal, as per my
The laureate counsel for the petitioner shall obtain specific instruction and file affidavit on behalf of the petitioner regarding past allegations of criminal activity, if any, against him, and the present status of those cases. Yes. Yes, next.
44.
Yes.
Offense under section, my lord. 341, 323, 354, 307, 34 IPC, my lord.
What is the highest offense?
My lord,
Highest
30,
punishment?
3,
Highest
3,
punishable? 307.
30, my lord. All injury are simple in nature and all other are 41 comply, my lord.
Sir, ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ପାଖରେ ଅଛି ରେକର୍ଡ
ଦେଇଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା କାଲି ଗୋଟେ
past allegation?
My lord, no criminal incident, my lord.
Mr. Joydeva Behra for the petitioner, Mr. Standing counsel for the state. First paragraph लिखिले, then second paragraph, the laureate counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is in custody since
1/8/2023 ଆଜ୍ଞା
1/8/2023. The final prosecution report has been submitted.
ଆଜ୍ଞା CS submitted ଆଜ୍ଞା
Submitted, the FPR has been submitted on so and so date. It is
30
further submitted that
30/9/2023 ଆଜ୍ଞା
30/9/2023. It is stop. It is further submitted that the petitioner has no.
Sorry 22/9/2023 This is the
It is further submitted that the petitioner has no past allegations against him as far as criminal activity is concerned. The health condition of the injured victim is the injured victim has recovered from the injuries and he's in a good health. He is having good health. It is submitted that the petitioner, being a person of the locality, has no chance of escaping the jurisdiction of the learned court in session of the matter, and the petitioner shall abide by all the terms and conditions that would be imposed for grant of bail.
Charged 22 no.
The learned standing counsel opposes the prayer for bail referring to the material contained in the case diary. However, it is not disputed that the petitioner has no past allegations against him regarding criminal activity as per the police records. Having had learned counsel for the petitioner, the learned standing counsel, this court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner subject to such terms and conditions that would be imposed by the learned court in session of the matter, which shall also include a condition that in case of violation of oblique deviation from any of the terms and conditions, the same shall result in filing of petition for cancellation of bail by the informant oblique victim oblique law enforcement agency disposed of accordingly. Yes.
Item 45,
To be called again. Next.
46,
Yes.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes.
Lord, on behalf of Mr. Das.
Your name, madam?
Lipsa Mohanty.
Lipsa Mohanty on behalf of Sobhagya Kumar Das for the petitioner. Yes, what do you want?
My
Mr. Standing Counsel for the state?
Doctor. He is suffering from fever.
After reading the case diary or before reading the case diary? Case diary is available.
Yes, Lord. Yes. Trial started, my lord. In the meantime,
Yes, the learned counsel for the petitioners 666 further accommodation to advance arguments as prayed for list on 23/11/2023. You want further time? 2 weeks ko 30/11/2023. The learned standing counsel submits that case diary is available and trial has started. Yes, next.
47,
My lord, offense under section 21B of NDPS Act.
Quantity?
165 grams of brown sugar.
Past allegations?
Past allegation,
Lord, city is not
there is
there.
no criminal antecedent, but there was a minor quarrel
City
between
is
his
not.
brother and between brother and sister.
You are Mr. Jenna.
I am Mr.
So Prafullo Kumar Jenna for the petitioner, Mr. Standing Counsel for the state.
Ending compromise.
The learned counsel for the petitioner
NDPS.
submits that he has filed affidavit in terms of the earlier order, indicating that there was an earlier case against the petitioner, which has ended in acquittal by order dated 22/1/2022.
My lord.
By the order of the learned court in G.R. number 1368 of 2016. The copy of the affidavit has been served on the learned standing counsel,
My lord.
who shall obtain instruction. The learned standing counsel shall also obtain the case diary and up-to-date instructions in the matter
We are
by
submitted
the
since
next
law.
state. Okay. How much time?
And this order may be given 3.5 months have been passed. And
As paid
final
for?
PR has been submitted since more than last 3 months.
Sir, you have to be more patient than your client. Upon impatient will spoil the case.
My lord. I have also copy of the charge.
7 matter. Anyone for the other opposite party?
My lord, fresh steps.
Opposite party has gone to your side. So SS Mahapatra.
My lord, fresh steps in respect of OP number 1, 3, and 4.
The office note put up by the registry indicates that office note dated Mr. Standing Counsel for the petitioner, opposite party 1, 3, and 4.
Yes, my lord.
Someone has appeared, Mr. A. Misra.
My lord, may see the noting, neither AD or undelivered notice back from OP number 1, 3, and 4. Fresh Oklatma is Oklat, my lord. Mr. Jenna is appearing for. I think is for 2.
Mr. Jenna and Mr. SS Mahapatra, they were appearing.
It's for 2.
2.
I think, my lord, as it seems.
But SR is there. The office note dated office note dated 6/11/2023.
My lord, OP number 2 is dead. And it has the appeal is being abated against the OP number 2.
The limitation notice, like the limitation notice issued to opposite party number 1, 3, and 4 was received in the registry by as per the noting office note dated 25/6/2018. The registry shall verify if any learned counsel has appeared on behalf of the opposite parties 1, 3, and 4. The learned standing counsel submits that that there is a postal report that he has passed away, or
that 14/1 orders, your lordship, 14/1, 2011.
It is already abated.
Yes, ma'am.
So no further order is necessary. By 14-1 order, it has abated.
My lord.
Yes.
Against OP number 2.
Only that we have to verify. You can inform Mr. Mahapatra, your colleague, so that he may get instruction. He may instruct Mr. Jena.
Well,
Yes.
only simple adjournment.
Yes. I have also directed the registry to verify if anyone has appeared. Yes. Next, please. Next.
Item 50.
None for the petitioner. You are for the opposite party, sir? 50. No, 50 has been adjourned. Sorry. Mr. Manish Dhir on behalf of Sarthak Naik, standing counsel for the petitioner. Mr. Pranab Ranjan Chatoi, Mr. P.R. Chatoi for the opposite party. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation as spread for list on 12 December 2023. They adjourned at the beginning. Yes, next.
51.
It is the case of leave petition, my lord. Limitation.
Notice unserved. Take fresh notice.
Fresh notice. Ascertain the correct address.
Yes, I am granting sufficient time, but what can be done? You are Mr. Ratha.
Misra. SK Misra.
Mr. SK Misra for the petitioner. Opposite party blank. The office note put up by the registry indicates that office note dated so and so. Date to specify karibe. Dated so and so indicates that the limitation notice issued to sole opposite party has returned unserved. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks further accommodation to take notice afresh to the petition opposite party by registered post with AD. Prayer is allowed. Let notice be issued to the opposite party by registered post with AD in the present correct address within 3 weeks. Yes.
Village.
52.
(52) also, Mr. Counsel, standing counsel, you have to take fresh notice.
Yes.
Because then you have to file affidavit who is the person who has received, then that it is already 13 years old matter. Received by one Bhimsen Kahar instead of Naresh Kahar, alias Arjuna. The 52, the Mr. Standing counsel for the petitioner, opposite party blank. The learned, the office note dated so and so put up by the registry indicates that the limitation notice issued to the sole opposite party has been received with service return after the notice was received by somebody else other than the opposite party. The learned standing counsel seeks accommodation to take notice afresh. Prayer is allowed.
Fresh notice and limitation.
With present correct address.
Well.
Let notice be issued on limitation to the sole opposite party in the present correct address. Requisites be filed within 4 weeks. Unutilized requisites, comma, if any, shall be utilized. Yes, next.
53.
Mr. Standing counsel for the petitioner state, Mr. Opposite party blank. The office note dated so and so indicates that the notice and limitation issued to the opposite party number 2 has been returned with postal remark not known. The learned standing counsel seeks leave to take notice afresh. Prayer is allowed. Let notice be issued afresh to the opposite party number 2 by registered post with AD. In the present correct address, requisites for issuance of notice shall be filed within 4 weeks. Yes, next.
54.
Mr. Here, Mr. Patra's name will record or Mr. Das, Sangram Das, or you are there?
My lord.
Because he mentioned, Mr. Patra mentioned the...
Mr. My lord, he has not taken time. Your lords may grant us some time. My lord.
Mr. He's Jyoti Prakash Patra. Mr.
Lord, actually he was mentioning on behalf of Mr.
I understand, sir. Whether
my name, maybe.
Mr. Tapas Kumar Pradhan on behalf of Sangram Das, Standing Counsel for Vigilance for the petitioner. Opposite party, none. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation as spread for list on 6/12/20. Yes. Next.
55.
55 will be permitted to take fresh notice. Earlier we had filed requisites, but
No, requisites not filed. 55. Noting
Yes.
is that not filed, sir.
not filed, but we had filed.
You are
on-
Mr. Swine.
Yes.
Mr. B. Swine for the petitioner, opposite party blank. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that due to inadvertence, the requisites for issuance of notice to the opposite parties could not be filed. It is prayed that further time may be granted for filing of the requisites. Prayer is allowed. Let requisites be filed within 7 working days. Requisites for issuance of notice to opposite parties be filed within 7 working days. Rest of the matters after recess. Passed away. Disposed of.
My lord, 100.
अब डेट जानछन कि
नहीं है कि मैं आज
unfortunately passed away. ठीक है. ठीक है सर.
I'll no instance kindly dispose.
I'll record that. Yes.
Well,
List call
Pass
करो.
over item 5.
टिके रहो. फाइल टा खोले. Chit Kumar Jenna.
Not appearing.
None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. And the office note put up by the registry dated 5/8/2013 indicates that the certificate indicating surrender of the petitioner has not been filed. The registry shall obtain up-to-date instructions regarding the same from the learned court in season of the matter. Put up on list on 1/12/2023. Next, please. Yes.
Item 6.
So Joshi was here. Yeah. Petitioner none. Paragraph लिखो. None appears for the petitioner, though the matter is called twice over. Once when the matter is before the law.
That is against my lord, framing of charge.
Launch break and again after resumption of the proceedings of the court. Mr. Petitioner none. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel for the state. Learned counsel for the state submits that the prayer made in the petition is to quash the order dated 16/8/2011 regarding framing of charge.
Framing of charge.
After Asian resurfacing,
No, here also I find, my lord, there is no interim order at all. Lordship
no interim order.
Lordship may verify because our
This is 699.
Yes. No.
699 of 2011.
Sorry, my lord, that is.
5 na कितने actually?
No, my lord, I am holding the file.
699.
That is private.
Yesterday, after that wrong brief I found, so I am
Sorry,
again
my lord,
asking.
that is a wrong.
699 is there. Brief with you.
I don't know. That is a private list, my lord.
This must be something family 125 or something, or domestic violence. The prayer is for order 16/8/2011. Thanks. The petitioner in the petition prays for quashing of the order dated 16/8/2011 passed by the Learned Sessions Judge Sambalpur in criminal revision number 3 of 2011. By the said order, the revisional court confirmed the order passed by the Learned SDJM Sambalpur in criminal miscase number 102 of 2008 in a proceeding under the section 125 of the CRPC. Having gone through the orders passed by the Learned Court at the first instance and the Learned Revisional Court, it is found that both the orders are just and proper, being based on evidence on record. By the original order, the Learned Court had rejected the claim of the petitioner petitioners in the proceeding before the Learned SDJM under the section 125 of the CRPC. ସେ କଣ ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ପଢି ହଉନି ମାନେ ବୁଝି ହଉନି କଣ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ସେ
My lord. Item 6.
yes ମୋ ପାଖରେ କପି ନାହିଁ.
Yes, ma'am. That is all. State is not a party.
Yes, that's a difficulty. Apparently, the petitioner has lost interest in prosecuting the matter. In the meanwhile, 12 years have passed. Considering the nature of the litigation, this court is of the considered opinion that no useful purpose should be served in keeping the matter pending. Accordingly, the same is disposed of.
Item 7.
Seven is, my lord, I was submitting that is against framing of charge. So after SN resurfacing, my lord, the interim order must
The
have been-
petitioner, none, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, AC, state. None appears for the petitioner, though the matter is called twice over, once when it was reached before the lunch break and again after resumption of the court proceeding. The Learned Additional Standing Counsel, referring to the contents of the petition and the annexures, submits that prayer made in the petition is to quash the order dated 11/1/2012
Yes.
passed by the Assistant Session Judge Raurkela,
Yes.
Assistant CJM com Assistant Session Judge Raurkela, in GR number 1980 of 2009. That is GR number or GR case number, Mr. Mahapatra?
GR case number.
Case is there. GR case number 1980 of 2009. Stop subpara. By the said order, the Learned Court took cognizance. This is premier. By the said order, charges were framed by the Learned Court. The further proceedings in the said GR case was stayed by the interim order dated 33/2012. Registry shall obtain up-to-date instructions from the court in session of the matter regarding present status of the case.
Yes.
There is an interim order. 33.
Yes, my lord.
Your
That I
order.
find
Yes.
that is,
Yes. But in most of the matters, they have proceeded.
proceeded. Trial
Yes.
must have been.
Yes. Next.
11
List on. Date कर दियो. 11/12. Yes. Next.
Item 14. Sorry. Item 11.
11, my lord, 376.3 is there, notice to board.
Mr. S.K. Patnaik for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner shall serve one extra copy on the learned counsel AC and file copy of the petition in the registry so as to enable the AC to intimate the informant oblique victim through the concerned IO regarding their right of audience in the present proceeding. Sappara. The learned, the registry shall do well to
There is an
intimate
order.
the
Lordship, earlier disposal order is there. That was
ABL appeal or BL appeal?
BL
Check
appeal.
करने हो.
that has been recently disposed of, whether
Oh,
before your lordship or not. my lord.
Yes.
Lordship.
The registry shall intimate the learned court in session of the matter to intimate the informant oblique victim through its office regarding the right of audience of the informant oblique victim in the present proceeding. It shall also be the secretary DLSA, the secretary DLSA shall be informed that the informant oblique victim shall be provided legal aid, counsel, in case they are unable to engage counsel on their own. The learned counsel appearing for the informant oblique victims may appear through the nearest courtroom, nearest virtual court of the High Court of Orissa. The next date of listing shall be intimated to the informant oblique victim to the learned court in session of the matter, as well as the concerned IO. List on 5/12 कर दियो. 5/12. Yes, next.
Oblige.
Item 14.
Petitioner none. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel for the state. None appears for the petitioner, though the matter is called twice over. Complete the paragraph. In the last occasion, in presence of the petitioner, learned counsel for the petitioner, the following order was passed. Though it has been specifically indicated in the order dated 10/10/2023 that this court is not inclined to grant further adjournment, and it was passed in the presence of the learned counsel for the petitioner, who had persuaded the court to list the matter as a last chance and the matter was adjourned till date. Adjourned to today, the court is not inclined to grant further adjournment. Heard learned additional standing counsel for the state opposite party, as noted earlier by order date in the order dated 10/10/2023. The statement of the victim.
No, my lord, here victim has already been examined.
PW1, the statement of the victim examined as PW1
PW1, he
has been
supports the
produced.
prosecution case.
Yes, give that. One like recorded at PW1 is produced, has been produced. This court has occasion to go through the case diary as well as statement of the victim as PW1. Having gone through the materials on record and considering the fact that despite repeated chances being offered to the petitioner to present his case, and lastly, the court having refused adjournment on 10/10/2023, and as a special consideration, the matter having been adjourned, in considered opinion of this court, the petitioner has no further there is no further submissions to be made on behalf of the petitioner regarding his prayer for bail is concerned, apart from the averments made in the petition, which have been considered. The prayer for grant of bail is rejected at this stage. The petitioner is dismissed at this stage. Petition is dismissed at this stage. Yes.
18.
My lord, 18. I will obtain
Deepak Kumar Sahu for the petitioner.
I obtain instruction regarding my lord stage of the trial, because the last order was there to file the copy of the deposition, but till yet I have not obtained from the advocate appearing.
The Lord Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain further instruction and advance arguments as spread for list on 30/11 or further time. 30/11/2023. As indicated in the order dated 12/10/2023, that the copies of the depositions shall be obtained and shall be served on the Lord Counsel for the state. Yes. Mr. Sahu for the petitioner, Mr. D.K. Sahu for the petitioner, Mr. Standing Counsel, S.S. Mahapatra, Additional Standing Counsel. Yes, next, please.
19.
There is a request made to obtain the report from the SP regarding the threat perception. Okay. Mr. petitioner non लिखे भी दरकार नहीं. So खाली cost title लिखे भी तोड़े लिखे भी Mr. Devashish Naik for the AGA for the state. The BL appeal was the prayer for bail by the petitioner was rejected on 17/10/2023, and a further direction was issued to obtain instruction regarding the welfare of the victim and her family and threat perception, if any, after inquiry through an officer not below the rank of SDPO. The learned AGA seeks further accommodation to obtain such instructions and report as prayed for list on. How much time, Mr. Naik?
10 days.
As prayed for list on 22/11/2023. Yes. Yes, next.
21.
I am appearing for the informant.
Mr. Petition 21. None appears for the petitioner when though the matter is called twice over. Appearance lekhan to Mr. Petitioner none, Mr. Devashish Naik AGA for the state, Mr. Sujit Kumar Patnaik for informant, SK Patnaik for informant. Then the order. To grant further opportunity to the petitioner list on 29/11. The surrender certificate is on record.
My lord.
Okay. 11/10. 29/11. 29/11, Mr. Patnaik. Yes.
Item 30.
Yes.
My lord, on behalf of my senior, I want to add.
Satyanarayana Mishra for the petitioner, Mr. Devashish Naik, AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation due to non-availability of the learned senior counsel. To grant further opportunity, when do you want, sir?
Last week, my
List on 29/11/2023.
Yes, obliged.
Yes.
42.
Just I got the affidavit, copy of the affidavit of the
Sir, Mr. Sapan Kumar Lenka for the petitioner. The affidavit discloses how many?
One antecedent.
one answer similar in nature. I will take instruction.
Okay. Mr. Sapan Kumar Lenka for the petitioner. Mr. Mane quantity body holani na kona?
No, my lord.
Ebe kete kilo?
70.
70 gram.
72 gram. That
Aguru kete thila 10 gram.
That case, nothing has been seized from my possession. Only confession of the.
पण से कलेक्टिवली केते कलेक्शन होची जे देखंतु मिस्टर स्टैंडिंग काउंसिल समस्त 100 ग्राम लेखे आणुचंती
गाड़ी के अनुसार धरा पड़ी माने
हाँ.
जल्दी
and it becomes it's a costly commodity, so that is how likely. So Sapan Kumar Lenka for the petitioner, Mr. Standing Counsel for the state, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he has served copy of the affidavit on behalf of the petitioner indicating the allegations of criminal in nature against the petitioner. The learned standing counsel shall obtain instruction and also obtain up-to-date case diary. How much time?
Well, one week after.
List on 21/11/2023. Or you want further time?
No, man.
December 9th?
No, man.
ठीक है. Yes.
45.
None, petitioner none, Mr. Standing Counsel for the state. None appears for the petitioner, though the matter is called twice over. Pura sentence se complete karte hain.
Pardon, my lord, in item number 42, one correction. Let's see.
Sorry, just a second.
Typical error.
45 ta kari sir. To grant further opportunity, list on 30/11/2023. Yes, 42. What you are saying, sir?
Let's see. In affidavit, one typical error in the year of 18/2022. Let's see.
Typographical error affidavit जोटा देले मां करो.
Mail.
को पैराग्राफ रे? डेट भूले ना कौन टा भूली?
Date टा let's see. Year टा भूली. Let's see. Instead
19/6/2018.
Mail. It is 2022 have let's see.
सेटा ताकर एथिरे करेक्शन कर दियंतु काना affidavit तो कोर्ट ऑर्डर रे करेक्शन हे परियो ना आपन को affidavit आउट फाइल करियो पड़ियो. But that is taken note of. That's not a serious mistake. You inform the standing counsel so that then he will say that there is no such the wrong info. Upon tanko copy re correction kar diyo. Yes. And if you want to correct it, file an short affidavit. Yes. Next. Yes. Next. Next. Takantu. 45 wala.
56.
My lord, 45 on behalf of PK Naik, PK Nanda.
सेटा नॉन अपीयरेंस कर जोटा हैला से कर देबे अर्जुन मिस्टर पीके नंद मिस्टर सपन कुमार लेंका एसके लेंका ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ पीके नंद फॉर द पिटिशनर कर दियो. Prayer for adjournment is made on behalf of the learned counsel for the petitioner to grant further opportunity. List on 30/11.
My lord.
Affidavit एरिया दबार तिला किछि ना जानना है. Anyway, ठीक है. Next, please. 57.
56. Item 56 states application for the
condonation of delay. Again, Mr. S.S. Kanungo, AGA for the state. Opposite party blank. miscase 2 of 2016. The miscase has been filed for condoning the delay in filing the petition, seeking leave. Delay of 2 years and 13 days.
Almost.
2 years and 13 days. Had learned the AGA for the state, for the petitioner state, issue notice. Let requisites be filed for issuance of notice by registered post with AD within 3 weeks. Yes.
57.
Same, I repeat my prayer, my lord, in that case.
IA 6 of 2016, 57. Condonation of delay of 177 days. First दिन मतलब अपन देखिए लिखिबे भूलभाल हबनी. Yes, next.
58.
Item 58, I am for opposite party.
Mr. G.N. Raut. Mr. G.N. Raut cannot appear. Gajendra Raut.
Oh,
he's there in the state panel.
G.N. Raut.
See, he's there in the state panel.
He is there in
So
the
you
state.
inform him. So he cannot appear. Petitioner none. Mr. Your names are N.K. Das. H.K. Tripathi. H.K. Muduli. Mr. H.K. Muduli on behalf of the opposite party number 2.
Yes.
Ajani Nand.
OP number 8.
OP 8. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant further opportunity. List on 6/12.
59.
Petitioner none. Opposite party blank. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. When the matter was taken up on 10/10/2023, none had appeared for the petitioner, and the following order was passed. None appeared for the when the matter was taken up on 10/10/2023, petitioner, the matter was adjourned to grant further opportunity to the petitioner, and the following order was passed. ऊपर लिखिছো तो इधर ना. Though the matter is called twice, or it is not, it a passed over na normal. Regular. Today, when the matter is called, none appears for the petitioner. Accordingly, the petition is disposed of. OP2, Mr. Kanungo, you are there for state.
In item 58, the copy. Yes,
Copy is not there. Okay.
No, copy is there.
Copy is there. 58, Mr. SS Kanungo, AGA for the OP2. Yes, next.
60.
Yes.
May please, my lord, this is a matter of 2011 matter, my lord. Maybe dismiss with the merit, my lord.
Revision, I can't dismiss. That is what I have been
disposed of the merit.
Educated by the bar. Disposed of. Or was what? Allowed or
No,
what is the nature of allegation or nature of prayer?
That, my lord, 145 CRPC, they're attached to the dispute, my lord.
145 CRPC.
My lord.
Status code order is there.
My lord. No instruction regarding this. 2011 matter. The client is not instructed. My lord, maybe.
You are Mr. DJ Sahu.
No. Jayanta Kumar Padhi. On behalf of Mr.
Mr. Jayanta Kumar Padhi.
On behalf of Mr. Amit Prasad.
Mr. On behalf of Amit Prasad Bose for the petitioner. Mr. SS Kanungo, additional government advocate for the OP number 1. OP number 2 and 3, none. The petition under section 397, read with section 401 of the CRPC, has been filed, challenging the order of the order dated 30/3/2011, passed by the additional session judge Jharsuguda in criminal revision number 35 of 2019 of 2007-2008, By the said order, the criminal revision was allowed in part, interfering with the order dated 28/4/2007 passed by the executive magistrate into bracket revenue officer Jharsuguda in criminal miscase number 2017 of 1993. Para. Before the executive magistrate into bracket revenue officer bracket closed, proceeding under section 145 of the CRPC was initiated for plot numbers 237, 903, 904 and 913, measuring 0.406 acres of land, alleging that this is item 60, alleging that the opposite parties in the said proceeding under section 145 CRPC have trespassed on the plots. Considering the nature of grievance raised in the petition before the executive magistrate and the revision before the London Revisional Court, essentially it is found that, essentially the dispute relates to possession over certain plots, and after a lapse of 11 years, nothing good survive in the present petition. As the already the parties herein are also parties in the CMC 217 of 1993, where the competing claims of possession and ownership is to be decided. Civil suit सेटा CMC नो सेटा CRLMC civil suit किसी reference मिलिबो इने कौन लिखले चलो से लाइन टा पूरा काटी दियन से लाइन पूर्वरु कौन लिखले accordingly the petition is disposed of. Yes, next.
61.
Yes, Mahapatra.
Sexual minor, the requisites not filed minor. And another case.
You are Mr. A.C. Mahapatra.
No, minor, M.S.Sahoo minor.
M.S.Sahoo on behalf of?
A.C.
Mr. M.S.Sahoo on behalf of A.C. Mahapatra for the petitioner. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that due to inadvertence, the requisites for issuance of notice as directed by this court could not be filed. And he seeks further time to file the requisites in terms of the order dated 21/7/2014. Prayer is allowed. Let requisites for issuance of notice by registered post with AD to the opposite parties be filed within 2 weeks.
3 days.
Within 7 working days. Registry to do the needful for issuance of notice. Next, please. Okay. Yes, next.
62.
Petitioner none. Mr. S.S. Kanungo AGA for the state. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. To grant further opportunity, list on 6/12/2023. Yes, next.
63.
None appears for the petitioner. Petitioner none. Opposite party blank. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. The defect pointed by the SR, that is defect number 9, has not yet been complied. The matter is pending since 2011. In considered opinion of this court, The petitioner is not interested to prosecute any further. However, to grant another opportunity, list on a shorter date करो या appear करना है 20/11. Yes, next.
64. May please, sir. It was also a matter of 2012 matter. It is annexure 1.
145 or
139.
139.
NI Act.
NI Act.
My lord. There are also no instruction regarding the still not. Maybe dismiss.
It is appeal against conviction.
No, my lord. One
Or appeal against lack of
without notice, there is a 1cc case file. Without making the party also that without any summons or without any to the.
No, by this order, the substantive right of the petitioner will be affected or not. That is the short question. Cognizance, you are challenging the cognizance. After ACN resurfacing out, the case pending nahi. Complaint petition dele 1cc hela. Tapore kon hela? Prima facie case 130 against the accused. Cognizance was taken by order dated 18/8/2008.
Cognizance. 18/8.
But 138 can cognizance be taken without issuing notice to the.
That is a error from the beginning, but cognizance order was challenged. No step was taken. And I doubt whether any interim order is there or not.
Interim, let me check.
So it must have.
Delay has been allowed. Delay has been condoned, subject to payment of rupees 1,500.
That was not complied. That I'm sure.
Till now the petitioner.
Yes, you are right.
So
the petitioner also not a contact with us.
So he after that he is not taking steps.
Mother.
Mr. Sema 64 appearance sir. 64. Mr. So and so for Amit Prasad Bose for the petitioner. Mr. SS Kanungo AGF for the OP number 1. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he has no up-to-date instructions from the petitioner to prosecute the matter at present. By order dated 11/8/2014, delay in filing the petition was condoned subject to payment of cost of rupees 1,500. Thereafter, as per the notes of the registry, the cost has not been deposited till 25/11/2014. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that despite his efforts to contact the petitioner, no instructions have been received. In such view of the matter, the petition is dismissed on ground of delay. Yes.
65.
The miscase also stands dismissed. In such view of the matter, the miscase number 302 of 2012, praying for condonation of delay, is dismissed. The CRL review 191 of 2012 is dismissed accordingly. Yes. Yes, next.
65.
Someone was present on behalf of Mr. PC Jena. Petitioner, none. Mr.
Counsel for vigilance, actually,
he's on accommodation because of some medical difficulty. Some medical condition. Petitioner, none. To grant further opportunity, list on 7/12/2023.
66.
56, my lord. There is a delay of 76 days. Notice was gone. The file was lost after long search. It has been retrieved. The proceeding arising out of 138 of the Negotiable Instrument Act. My lord.
Mr. Panigrai has appeared. Can you please locate him? Because the whole problem is that no one is also appearing in these matters for the opposite party. T. Panigrai. Trilochana Panigrai. Most likely.
Already
The name doesn't show the full name. Maybe he's.
say
So the Learned Instructing Council can serve another copy on T. Panigrai. Because there is no possibility of. Because after listing on so then if he refuses to accept, then you can take fresh notice.
All right, I will try.
Yes. Mr. Ashok Mahanti, Senior Counsel, instructed by. Yes.
ତାପରେ ବହୁତ କଷ୍ଟରେ ତାକୁ ଖୋଜାଖୋଜି କରିକି ତାକୁ ରିଟ୍ରାଇଭ୍ କରାଗଲା ଅଫିସକୁ।
Instructed by your name, madam?
Lopamudra Pradhan.
Lopamudra Panda.
Pradhan.
Pradhan for the petitioner. Opposite party, none.
Next week.
Pursuant to the notice issued by the Miss Case 395. This is state 965. He has filed a objection. Have you received copy?
No.
Okay. Miss Case 965 of 2023. I'm sorry, 2013. The pursuant to the notices issued by this court in the present petition filed for condonation of delay, the Learned Counsel for the opposite party has filed objection, the copy of which has not been served on the Learned Counsel for the petitioner. The Learned Instructing Council is requested to intimate the Learned Counsel for the petitioner by the next date. List on?
Next week.
Next week.
16.
Today is 8th. Yes, 16/11/2023.
67. ତାହେଲେ ଆଉ ତାକୁ କପି ବି ଦରକାର।
But the problem is that they are saying that we don't have instruction. They will come and say. But then I have been educated by the bar that I can't dispose of simply because of lack of instruction, because it's a revision or some. Yes. Yes.
Criminal case.
So let it come.
76 days delay.
Yes.
Filing the leave application.
So M.S.Sahoo for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Kanungo for the state AGA. IA এটা লিখিবে 95 of 2018. The IA has been filed for delay of condonation of delay of 276 days. A copy of the IA be served on the Learned AGA to obtain instruction and file response. How much time, sir? Copy.
Copy by tomorrow, my lord.
Within 20 working days.
Along with a copy of criminal leave petition also, because my office has lost it.
Within 3 days, along with a copy of the revision petition.
Obliged, my lord.
List on date karantu 13/12. Response of the opposite party be filed by this next day. Yes. Next.
68.
68 is a case of vigilance.
Mr. Sangram Das. Mr. S.S. Kanungo on behalf of Sangram Das, standing counsel for the petitioner. The counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation as prayed for list on 14/12.
My
Mr. 69 Dakontu.
69.
Mr. Manish Dhir on behalf of Sarthak Naik for the petitioner. Opposite party blank. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation as prayed for list on 13/12/2023. Next, please.
70.
70.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes.
My lord, on behalf of Mr. S.K. Das, lordship, 401 days of delay.
Your name, I'm sorry, I forgot your name.
Lipsa Mohanty.
Miss Lipsa Mohanty for the SK Das for the petitioner. IA, opposite party blank, IA 137 of 2018.
136.
130. No, it is 137. Your brief, it is 136. Correct it. 137 arising out of 152. The IA has been filed for continuation of delay of 499 days in filing the petition. Heard, the learned counsel for the petitioner issue notice to the opposite party by registered post with AD. Requisites for issuance of notice we filed within 2 weeks. How much time? Can you do it within 2 weeks or
1 week?
within 7 working days? List after SR. Yes, next please.
Okay.
71. There is also delay, my lord.
Defect remove any remove kar diyantu.
Yes, my lord.
Mr. Dhirendra Kumar Mahapatra for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Kanungo AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner. 6 accommodation to remove the defects as pointed by the SR. Prayer is allowed. Let defects be removed within 10 days.
My lord.
Yes.
1 day my kindly fix up.
Sorry?
1 day my kindly fix up.
List on 2 weeks पर एक डेट कर दियो 28 11. Yes, next.
72.
Modification ना कौन फाइल लीची? कॉपी अच्छी है पढ़ो
कॉपी भी देना
petitioner non IA लिखिए खाली MC 69 of 2013 simple order ହେଇଥିଲେ correction କରିଦେଲେ ଯିବ କାଇଁ ସେଟା pending ରହିବ
ମୁଁ କିଛି ଜାଣିନି content
अच्छा
whatever appropriate my lord consider
oh cash security ଏଟା ତ ଆପଣ କପି ଦବାକୁ ପଡିବ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା major condition
modify condition ଥିଲା cash security ପାଇଁ ସେଟା ସେ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି cash security prejudice ହେଇ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ସେଥିପାଇଁ opposite party one likely AGA petition none Mr. S.S. Kanungo AGA the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that I'm sorry counsel for the learned AGA submits that he may be provided with a copy of the petition. He has not received a copy of the petition.
Again.
Since no one is appearing for the petitioner to grant further opportunity list on 16/12 ମାନେ ଯୋଉଡାକ ନନ୍ ଆପିୟରାନ୍ସ ଅଛି କାହିଁ ମାସେ ମାସେ କାହିଁ ରଖୁଛନ୍ତି ଲିଷ୍ଟ ଅନ୍ 23/11/2023 এটা disposed of case it is only for miss case. Yes, next.
73.
The petition has been disposed of. Appearance lekhantuni. The petition has been disposed of by the order dated 19/10/2023. Was disposed of by order dated 23/2/2021. In the said order, or likely sentence after disposed of was the BL appeal was dismissed as withdrawn by order dated so and so. A further direction was issued to the learned additional session judge to make an endeavor to complete the trial within a period of 6 months. Thereafter, as per the letter dated 24/6/2023, the period to dispose of the matter was extended 3 months for the time order টা লিখিলে হ্যাঁ by order dated 1/8/2023 extended by extended by 3 months, then by order dated 1/8/2023. By letter dated 27/9/2023, the learned First Additional District and Session Judge Khurda has sought for the time, for the 2 months time, for completion of the, for disposal of the ST case number 136 of 2017. Having gone through the said letter from the learned court, this court grants time till 31/1/2024 for completion of the for disposal of the ST case number 136 of 2017. The registry shall communicate the order to the learned court. Yes, next.
74.
Petitioner none. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. To grant further opportunity, list on 13/12/2023. Next.
75.
Up to 75 to 81. Anyone there?
76, I make a prayer ballot.
Okay,
on behalf of-
75 none.
Item 80.
None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. To grant further opportunity, list on 14/12. 76, Mr. S.S. Kanungo on behalf of Sangram Das, Standing Counsel. Opposite party, anyone there?
I am appearing on behalf of Mr. A. Das.
Your name, sir?
Asim Kumar Das.
Asim.
Asim Kumar Das.
Mr. Asim Kumar Das for the opposite party. ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନାଁ ତ ଅସୀମ, ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନାଁ ଅସୀମ ନୁହଁ?
Yes, my lord. A. Das is Anupam Das.
Anupam Das. Okay. Mr. Asim Das on behalf of Anupam Das for the petitioner. Opposite party. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation as prayed for. List on 16/12. 16/12. Next.
Item 77.
77, yes.
Here,
I'm sorry? 15/12. Mr. Das. 15/12. 16th is a Saturday.
77, it is, my lord, delay was condoned.
Yes.
Leave to appeal for admission, it has come, my lord. Notice to go to the
Notice and admission to be issued.
admission.
Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, Additional Standing Counsel for the petitioner. Opposite party blank. The delay in filing the petition has been condoned by order dated 11/12/2015. Issue notice on hard learned Additional Standing Counsel. Issue notice on admission to the sole opposite party by registered post with AD. To the opposite parties, to the opposite parties by registered post with AD. Is there any substantial point? Or simply I'll issue notice on admission?
No, my lord, this is distinguishable. My lord, 490 304B, 302 has been deleted.
Yes.
The cause of death has not been found by the doctor. For that, it has been
Whether homicidal or whether
nothing
normal or suicidal, nothing has been mentioned.
But
So postmortem has been completed.
injuries were there. 4-5 injuries are there, and internal injuries are there.
But the injuries, the postmortem report should say that the
that
death is due to by the.
Nothing has
Then
been-
what is the point in
Nothing
issuing
has been
notice?
opened. For that, my lord, deleting 302, the Lord court will have convicted 304B. Other than the normal circumstances, death has occurred. Considering this, within their premises, my lord, that may be, he could not probably The doctor was in confusion to assess
that
cause of death.
so
I- what I find-
they would have also challenged
My lord?
if there is no medical evidence.
Yes.
They would have challenged the order also.
They could have challenged, but that is there. The finding of the doctor, what I find while I was examining, there are materials because the ligature mark is there on the neck, but he opined there is no definite cause of action, to give a finding on the cause of death. For that, my lord, that has been his evidence has been ignored, and 302 has been deleted from the charges. But 30 so far 304B. is
How to verify that if they have filed or not?
My lord?
How to verify that if they have challenged the order or not? Order convicting them under 304.
No. My lord,
ସେମାନେ ଯଦି ଚ୍ୟାଲେଞ୍ଜ କରିଥିବେ accused ଯଦି ଚ୍ୟାଲେଞ୍ଜ କରିଥିବେ
ନାଇଁ ସେମାନେ challenge. It is a case of acquittal.
complete acquittal or part
Complete acquittal.
charge sheet was submitted then complete acquittal.
Yes, but state challenges if it is not a case of 302, but it is a case of 498 and 304B. It is within their premises, within their knowledge prior to death, immediately prior to that there was demand, and also there is given.
But he could not prove it actually.
My lord?
Problem is that for 304B also medical evidence required.
Yes, my lord, that is there. His doctor's evidence is there.
It's a notice and admission. Let us see.
Lordship, kindly have a glance.
Registered post with AD, requisites for issuance of notice be filed within 3 weeks. You take notice and admission. I'm not admitting, but I'm issuing notice and admission.
Yes.
78.
Item 78, Your Lordship, I am appearing through VC. On behalf of Mr. D.P. Patnaik, I pray for 1 week time to take instruction, my lord.
Miss Sartika Das on behalf of D.P. Patnaik for
Your,
the
Lord,
petitioner.
Your Lordship, Mrs. Sartika Das. Your
MS
Lordship,
dot. Actually,
Mrs.
I'm not saying MISS. I'm only quoting a short form of MRS and MISS so that it becomes universal. MS dot, like
Yes,
my initials, MS.
Yes, Lord.
So it is all
Yes,
a
Lord.
capital M, small s, then dot.
Yes, Lord. 1 week time, my lord, to
On behalf
take
of D.P.
instruction.
Patnaik, for the petitioner, opposite party blank, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the matter he sees he may be accommodated. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions as prayed for
18
list on 18/12/2023
Oh, bless my lord.
to grant further opportunity. Yes, next.
79.
79, my lord. I pray some time. I'll take instruction.
Mr. P.R. Patnaik for the petitioner. Mr. A. Sudgata for the opposite party. Yes.
I have no instruction from my client, man.
Okay.
Mr.
Mr.
record that.
You must have heard I was telling the senior Mr. Mahanti that at times the opposite party is coming up and saying that I have no instruction. So A. Sudgata for the opposite party. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions. The learned counsel for the opposite party submits that he has no instructions at present on behalf of the opposite parties to grant further opportunity list on 19/12.
Obliged.
80.
I'll take instruction in
Mr.
this
Bhavani Shankar Raiguru for the petitioner. Mr.
I'm for the opposite party, Your Lordship.
Mr.
Pandit.
PPK Pandit
Yes, Your Lordship.
for the opposite party. এটা কোন হয় আপনারা
Maintenance. Yes.
মেইনটেনেন্স কোন রহিব
Your Lordship, he has not given maintenance last 2016, Your Lordship. The area I filed a miscase for the release of that.
Sir, that proceeding is different. এটা আউটে কোন হইতো because he is the revisionist here. He is the revision petitioner.
Yes, Your Lordship. I'm for the opposite party.
So there is a stay na কোন
Yes,
দেনান্তি কাইকি
I have paid, my lord. Whatever this honorable directed, I have paid time to time, my lord.
Last 2016.
ହଁ ତାପରେ କେସ୍ ଲିଷ୍ଟ ମୁଁ ଦେଇ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଉଠିଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା ଦେଇଛି ପଇସା
ଆପଣ ଆଉ କିଛି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ନା ଡିସମିସ୍ କରିଦବା
ନାଇଁ ଆଉ କିଛି ଦେବି
Yes, date
ଆପଣ
I'll pay.
ତାପରେ କଣ ହେଲା 125 କାହିଁକି ତାପରେ କଣ ପର୍ମାନେଣ୍ଟ ଆଲିମୋନି ହେଲା ସେପାରେସନ ହେଲା କଣ ହେଇଛି କଣ
pending case, pending stay ଅଛି, Lordship.
ତାପରେ he has not filed any proceeding, my lord.
Till date, your Lordship, 1,74,000 has been,
No, no, 74 no.
Lordship, pending area of the maintenance, your Lordship.
ସେ instruction ନେବେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି?
Yes, ma'am.
At least you should pay some.
Actually, my lord,
ତାଙ୍କ instruction plus ଆପଣଙ୍କ instruction.
my
Lordship.
So that you also get your instruction.
my actually my learned friend has to take instruction whether the wife has filed any execution or not. We have not received any notice.
ସେଟା ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ପଚାରିଲି ଯେ ସିଏ ବି ତାଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ instruction ନାହିଁ. I was only hinting at that because that's a separate proceeding because
yes, ma'am.
if it is not stayed then yes, you have to file execution.
I have no instruction, your Lordship.
Because in his petition how he will get an order?
Lordship.
Obviously you have to file execution.
At least some amounts may be paid, your Lordship.
Sir, it is his petition, he is challenging order. I will ask, he has already, there has been directed. You have to say that whether the execution has been stayed or not.
Okay.
Execution stayed ହେଇଥିଲା firstly initially.
Co order.
My lord, file order dated my lord 8/1/2013. Thereafter it was extended and time to time I have paid.
18/5 ରେ ଆପଣ ସେ extension ହେଇଛି subject to deposit.
ହଁ ମୁଁ
ଆପଣ ଟିକେ instruction ନିଅନ୍ତୁ.
I have deposited my lord.
Mr. Bhavani Shankar Raiguru for the petition appearance ଲେଖିଲେ. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he may be accommodated to obtain up-to-date instructions from the petitioner. The learned counsel for the opposite party submits that the further amount of maintenance has not been deposited. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall obtain specific instruction as to the amount that has been deposited till date by the petitioner before the learned court of the STJM Anandapur.
Yes.
ଆପଣ ନହେଲେ ଡିପୋଜିଟ୍ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ନହେଲେ ଏଟା ଡିସମିସ୍ ହେଇଯିବ.
I have already deposited my lord.
ସାର୍ 16 ମସିହା ପରେ କଥା ପଡିଛି ସାର୍.
ହଁ 16 ମସିହା ପରେ
23 7 ବର୍ଷ ଭିତରେ ଆପଣ କଣ ଡିପୋଜିଟ୍ କରିଛନ୍ତି?
16
ଆପଣ କହିଲେ ମୁଁ ଶୁଣିଲି ଯେ ଏଟା ଆପଣ ଲିଷ୍ଟ କଲେନି ମାନେ ମୁଁ ଲିଷ୍ଟ କଲିନି ଆପଣଙ୍କର
no that is not
listed ଆପଣ କହିଲେ
ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆଜ୍ଞା
fair enough ଠିକ ଅଛି ଲିଷ୍ଟ ହେଇନି ଆପଣ କିଛି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆମାଉଣ୍ଟ ଆପଣ ଏକ୍ଜିକ୍ୟୁସନ କରନ୍ତୁ ଏଟା କିଛି ଆର ଏଥିରେ କଣ ପ୍ରେୟାର କଲେ କଣ ହବ? Your prayer for enhancement has been rejected also because you can't file a petition as a opposite party. Yes, next.
I may pray my lord. I may pray my lord. Your lordship may direct interim order to continue subject to payment of such amount. I will deposit it.
The interim order shall continue subject to the deposit of rupees 20,000.
Yes, ma'am.
20,000 by
15 days, 1 month କରିଥାନ୍ତି.
Within 3 weeks କରିଦିଅ. Within 3 weeks. By 3 weeks ହେଲେ ଆଜି କେତେ ହଉଛି କି? 8 by 30 by 30/11 1 month ହେଇଗଲା 22 ଦିନ ହେଇଗଲା.
Obliged.
Mr. Raigur, actually it has to be learned from you. When I said that I will dismiss it, then you said that you pass an order for deposit of interest.
Whenever this order was directed, I have deposited.
Well taken. That, but I mean that's good. Something to be learned actually.
Obliged.
Yes.
I may be pardoned, my lord. I may be pardoned. Item 79.
Yes.
It has been adjourned to 9/12. Interim order is there.
Interim order last kebe continue ହେଇଥିଲା ନହେଲେ ବିଲକୁଲ don't raise the issue of interim order.
It is listed on.
If it is not vacated by a specific order, why you are inviting trouble? They are not interested.
My lord.
2011 ପରେ ଆଉ extension ହେଇନି sir.
ନା ତାପରେ ଆଉ list ବି ହେଇନି.
ତ ହଉ ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣ କାଇଁ ଏବେ 12 ବର୍ଷ ପରେ how can I say that the order dated so and so Asian resurfacing ଦିଥର order ହେଇସାରିଲାଣି. Yes, next.
Item 81.
81, in fact, my lord, I do not have any instruction. Your lordship may dispose of the case. My lord,
81 nature of is maintenance.
Nature of the proceeding is 144 was not converted to 145. My lord.
ସେ ଆଉ ନଥିବ କିଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସିଭିଲ ପ୍ରୋସିଡିଂ ର ରେଫରେନ୍ସ କିଛି ଅଛି କି?
ସେଟା ନାଇଁ ମୋ ପାଖରେ କିଛି ନାହିଁ ମୁଁ ସେଥିପାଇଁ
ସିଭିଲ ପ୍ରୋସିଡିଂ ର କିଛି ରେଫରେନ୍ସ ନାହିଁ
ତା ଭିତରେ ସିଭିଲ ସୁଟ୍ ଫାଇଲ କରି ସେ
ଡେଫିନେଟଲି ଇଟ୍ ହାସ୍ ଟୁ ବି ନହେଲେ 144 ର ମିନିଂ କିଛି ନାହିଁ. Mr. P.K. Mishra for the petitioner. This is item 81 na?
81.
CRL review 180 of 2012.
Yes, madam.
P.K. Mishra for the petitioner. Opposite party none. Ba blank rakhi diyantu. The petition was filed in the year 2012. challenging the order dated 6/3/2012 by the learned Sub-Divisional Magistrate Anandapur in the criminal miscase number 03 of 2012. The said proceeding was initiated before the learned Sub-Divisional Magistrate into bracket revenue officer under section 144 of the CRPC. Rejecting the prayer to take action under section 145 of the CRPC. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he has no up-to-date instructions at present to pursue the matter on behalf of the petitioners. In considered opinion of this court, considering the civil nature of the dispute between family members, as has been disclosed in the petition before the learned SDM, nothing would survive at present as far as the present list is concerned, LIS, list is concerned. Accordingly, the petition stands disposed of. Yes.
I would a small prayer, my lord.
Yes, please.
Item number 75.
Yes.
My lord, I am sorry, my lord, I could not reach the court, my lord.
75, I think. Call hichi 75. Acha.
75.
75 ଆପଣ ନେଇଥିଲେ Mr. Prasanna Kumar Mishra for the petitioner. Opposite party କିଏ ଥିଲେ?
ନା
14/12 date କହୁଛନ୍ତି. Yes.
14.
Yes.
82.
Mention କରିଥିଲେ ବୋଧେ 82 ଟା. Mr. Gyana Ranjan Sahu. Gyana Ranjan Sahu on behalf of B Bag for the petitioner. Mr. Opposite party, Mr. Satpathy, Mr. Ponda, Mr. Jena, no one for the opposite party. The notice hitla. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he has no up-to-date instructions at present on behalf of the petitioner to prosecute the matter. The petition was filed in the year 2012 under section 401 and section 397 of the CRPC, challenging the order dated 8/2/2012 passed by the learned session judge, Balasur, in criminal appeal number 17 of 2011. Confirming the order dated 21/2/2011 passed by the learned SDJM Balasur in miscase number 36 of 2010 under sections 18, 19, 20 and 22 of the PWD, Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act 2005. Having in the said orders. In view of the submissions of the petitioner and considering the material on record, the petition stands disposed of. Yes. Next.
83.
The GN Mishra for the petitioner, Mr. 83, you are there.
83.
Mr. The standing counsel for the state. Yes, Mr. Mishra.
Order of cognizance is under challenge at page 18, your lordship.
Yes. Stay hitla.
Yes.
But after Asian resurfacing, account thibo.
Up to date instruction.
Okay, Mr. GN Mishra for the petitioner, Mr. Standing counsel for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions in the matter as spread for list on 12/12/2023.
I pray interim order to continue.
Interim order যদি extend ହେଇନି ଛାଡି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ. Because after ASN resurfacing, this order after 11 years, 12 years should not be
7/5/13 ଯାଏ extension.
exactly. After 13, 10 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା ହେଇନି. So leave it there. There is no further order vacating the order. That is the grace. As far as petitioner is concerned. Yes, next.
84.
84.
My lord, I am appearing on behalf of my learners in
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନାଁଟା sir?
Devasis Patri.
Mr. Devasis Patri.
Aଜ୍ଞା.
On behalf of S. Jena for the petitioner.
Opposite party.
Acha, opposite party. Petitioner none, Mr. Devasis Patri on behalf of A.R. Das. No, A.R. Das, no, Mr. Like कौन matter टगी?
Not
Matrimonial.
no, my I could not. I could not.
A.R. Das is a government counsel, so he cannot appear in government matters. Forgery. So he cannot appear on behalf of the opposite party. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant further opportunity list on 11/12. Yes, next.
85.
Mr. Rupam Misra. '85. Mr. Rupam Misra on behalf of Tanmay Misra for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Kanungo AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instruction as spread for list on 11/12/2023.
86.
Petitioner none, Mr. S.S. Kanungo AGA for the state. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant further opportunity list on 8/12/2023.
87.
My lord, I am appearing on behalf of my learner senior, Mr. Jaydeep. The file has been misplaced somewhere.
Your name, madam?
Mona Lisa Ghosh.
Miss Mona Lisa Ghosh, Miss M.S.M. Ghosh.
My lord, kindly.
On behalf of Jaydeep Pal for the petitioner, opposite party blank, the learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to retrieve the file as the same has been misplaced. Retrieve the case brief kar diyo. As the same has been misplaced, as spread for list on 18/12.
88.
In hearing matter from 88 to 99. 89. Okay, 88 none appears for the petitioner. 88. Mr. 88, Mr. Kanungo, you are there.
My lord, I am there from 97 to 100.
So up to 97, who are there?
90 to 93, my lord, there.
90 to 93, Mr. Naik. Then up to 89.
My lord, 87 to 89, my friend Mr. Mapan.
This is same. 94 to 96.
90 to 93, my friend Mr. Naik.
Then 94 to 96.
94, 96, my friend. 97 to 100, my senior. My senior.
Call କରନ୍ତୁ list. କେତେ କରୁଥିଲେ? 88, Mr. Petitioner none, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra for the ASC for the state. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant further opportunity list on 6/12. Yes. Next call next.
89.
89, my lord.
Mr. B.Sahoo for the petitioner. Yes.
2 years conviction.
Yes.
My lord, the order while the present petitioners moving the bail application.
Yes.
There has been reflected. I was inside the custody after my lord judgment passed in appeal.
Yes.
On 35/2012. Initially, my lord, I was inside the custody.
Yes.
One instruction, my lord, I seek, my lord, the petition number 2 is the 73 years old in the year of 2012.
Mr. B.Sahoo for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel for the state, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the matter being year old, he shall obtain up-to-date instructions as spread for list on 7/12/2023. Yes.
90.
90 on behalf of Ellen Patel.
Mr. H.K. Muduli.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. H.K. Muduli for the petitioner for the petitioner on behalf of Ellen Patel for the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Naik, AGA for the state. What do you want, sir?
1 week time.
Mr. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions as prayed for. List on 8/12/2023.
91.
Yes.
On behalf of Amit Kumar Nath,
आपको ना sir?
Lipon Kumar Pradhan.
Lipun Kumar Pradhan. Mr. L.K.
Pradhan.
Pradhan on behalf of A.K. Nath for the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Naik, AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain instruction as prayed for. List on 14/12/2023.
92.
So P.K. Naik, 92 none for the petitioner. Petitioner none. Mr. Devasis Naik for the state opposite party. Learned counsel for none appears for the petitioner to grant further opportunity. List on date sir. 8/12.
Nine.
Yes, next.
Under item 92.
92. Yes, where is Mr. Naik? He usually appears. Your name, sir?
KK Jena, my lord.
So KK Jena on behalf of Pavitra Kumar Naik for the petition. Counsel for the petitioners. Adjournment चाहूँगी 6th accommodation to obtain instructions. As prayed for. List on 8/12/2023. Yes, next.
93.
Mr. Ajit Kumar Raut. Raut na Rath कौन कोई थिले? Mr. Ajit Kumar Raut on behalf of H.S. Misra for the petitioner. Mr. Devasis Naik, AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits 6 accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions as prayed for. List on 18/12/2023. 18th of December. Yes, next.
94.
Lordship,
Mr. R. Mahato.
Lordship, this item, Lordship, notice may be issued.
94.
Yes, sir, Lordship. Notice may be issued to the accused, Lordship, the appellate.
He has engaged Mr. Arijit Misra.
Yes, sir, Lordship.
So he has adjourned the matter to obtain instruction.
Yes, sir, Lordship. Lordship, name of Mr. Patnaik.
Patnaik, it has to be because I asked him that. So he said that I have the brief has been transferred.
Yes, sir, Lordship.
Mr. Arijit, Mr. R. Mahato on behalf of Arijit Misra for the petitioner. Mr. Standing counsel for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that here Mr. Arijit Misra and associates have instructions to appear on behalf of the petitioner after the brief was transferred. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions as prayed for. List on 8/12, 8th of December 2023.
No, please.
95.
Name of Mr. Prem Kumar Patnaik, Mr. P.K. Patnaik for the petitioner who has unfortunately passed away shall be deleted.
No, please.
Yes.
95.
Petitioner none. Mr. Standing counsel for the state. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant further opportunity. List on 15/12/2023.
96. चौदह बार 97.
May I please, on behalf of K. Guru, my lord. Can you take up next week, my lord? Abes Kamal.
बार
Grateful, my lord.
98.
Pratibha. 99. Pratibha. 100.
I'm so sorry. I switched off.
Yeah, that's not.
Big for the petitioner submits that the petitioner has passed away.
Passed away. I heard that.
Yes. Pass over. Thank you.